Welcome back to another live stream. Today I'm planning to read First Chronicles chapter number 7, chapter number 12. See a lot of genealogies, various tribes. That's why they name the Chronicles chronology form. Let me go to chapter number 7. Sons of Ishar were Tola, Hua, Ashub, and Simron. All in all, the sons of Tola were Uzi, Rephaim, Jeriel, Jamai, Jibsam, and Jemiel, heads of their father's house. Sons of Tola were mighty men of valor in the generation. The numbers in the days of David was 22,600. Son of Uzai was Israel. Sons of Israel were Michael, Obadiah, Joel, and Ishniah. All five of them were chief men, and with them, by their generation, according to their father's house, were 36,000 troops ready for war, for they had many wives and sons. Now the brethren among all the families of Ishar were mighty men of valor, listened by their genealogies, 87,000 in all. The sons of Benjamin were Bela, Bisher, and Jeriah, three in all. The sons of Bela were Esbon, Uzi, Usael, Jerimoth, and Eri, five in all. They were heads of their father's house, and they were listed by the genealogies, 22,034 mighty men of valor. Sons of Bishar were Zimra, Josh, Elzar, Elonaiah, Omri, Jermoth, Abia, Bijah, Anathon, and Almeth. All these are the sons of Bishar, and these were recorded by genealogies according to their generations, head of their father's house. 20,200 mighty men of valor. Son of Jediel was Bilhan, and son of Bilhan was Jewish, Benjamin, Echod, Chenna, Zethan, Tarish, and Aishar. All the sons of Jediel were the heads of their father's house. There were 70,200 mighty men of valor, fit to go out for war and battle. Chupim and Tupim were the sons of Ir, and Tushim was the son of Ir. Sons of Naphtali were Jashiel, Gun, Disher, and Shalom, the sons of Bela. The descendants of Manasseh, the Syria, and the concubine bore him Masha, the father of Gilgad, the father of Asher. Masha took as his wife the sister of Hohim and Shumim, whose name was Masha. The name of Gilgad's grandson was Zelophehad, but Zelophehad begot only daughters. Mashan, the wife of Mashir, bore a son, and she called his name Pirish. The name of his brother was Shirish, and his sons were Ulaim and Rakim. Son of Ulam was Beden. These were the descendants of the Gilgad, the son of Mashir, the son of Manasseh. Sister Amalika bore Ishod, Abzayar, and Malal. The sons of Shimidi were Hain, Ishim, Likni, and Eniam. Sons of Ephraim were Shutila, Pirad his son, Tayath his son, Elta his son, Tayath his son, Sadab his son, Sheutula his son, and Esar and Eli, the men of Gath, who were born in the land that killed them because they came down to take their cattle. The Ephraim their father mourned many days, and his brethren came to comfort him. And when he went into his wife, she conceived and bore a son, and he called his name Biriah, because tragedy had come upon his house. Now his daughters were Shira, who built Tower and Beth Horan, and Uzziah, and Repha was his son, as well as Rishpa and Tela his son, Taha's son, Zadok his son, Abihud his son, Elshama's son, Nun his son, and Joshua's son. Now the possessions and dwelling places were Bethel and its towns to the east, Aram, the west, Gezer and its towns, and Shisham and its towns as far as Ion and its towns. By the borders of the children of Manasseh were Bethshea and its towns, Tashi and its towns, Megiddo and its towns, Tor and its towns. In these dwelled the children of Joseph, the son of Israel. The sons of Asher were Imnah, Ishva, Ishvi, Beriah, and the sister Shera. Sons of Beriah were Eber and Malchiel, who was the father of Irsiah. The Eber begot Taplat, Shomer, Hotham, and the sister Shua. The sons of Japheth were Pash, Bimhal, and Ashvath. These were the children of Japheth, son of Shemar, were Hahi, Rohka, Jebuha, and Haram. The sons of his brother Elam were Zopa, Imnah, Shilish, and Amla. The sons of Zopla were Suah, Harpinar, Tuel, Beri, Emra, Bizar, Hod, Shama, Shilsha, Jitran, and Bira. The sons of Jethar were Jebunah, Ishba, and Ara. The sons of Ula were Ara, Haniel, and Visia. All these were the children of Asher, heads of their family's house, choice men, mighty men of Valbor, chief leaders, and they were recorded by the genealogies among the army fit for battle. The number was 26,000. Chapter number 7 is completed. Let me go to chapter number 8. The family tree of King Saul of Benjamin. Now Benjamin begot Bela his firstborn, Ashbel the second, Era the third, Noah the fourth, and Rapha the fifth. The sons of Bela were Ardar, Gera, Abiud, Abishu, Naaman, Noah, Jerah, Shapuman, and Uram. These are the sons of Ehud, who were the heads of the father's house of the inhabitants of Geba, and who forced them to move to Mahaman. Naaman, Haijah, and Gera, who forced them to move. He begot Uzzah and Hayu. Also, Sharima had children in the country of Moab. After he had sent away, after he had sent away Tushim and Bara, his wives, by Hodish, his wife, he begot Jobab, Seba, Mishba, and Malka, Jeush, Shashia, and Mirba. These were his sons, heads of the father's house. And by Ushim, he begot Abidub and Elbab. The sons of Elbal were Eber, Mishba, and Shemad, who built one on Lord with its towns. Beria and Shema, who were the heads of their father's house of the inhabitants of Ajalon, who drove out the inhabitants of Gath. Hayo, Shashak, Sherimoth, Zebediah, Arad, Eder, Meshul, Ishba, and Joah were the sons of Miriah. Zebediah, Meshulam, Iski, Heber, Ishmeriah, Isleiah, and Joabab were the sons of Ilpah. Hakim, Shishriah, Zabdi, Elani, Siltai, Eli, Adai, Periah, and Shimrath were the sons of Shimei. Ishban, Ebar, Elial, Abdon, Sikri, and Anan, Ananiah, Elam, Athojida. Now, Ipidia and Peniel were the sons of Shashak. Shamshiria, Syria, Athaliah, Jarishea, Elijah, and Sisri were the sons of Jeroboam. These were the heads of the father's house by the genealogy's chief men. They dwelt in Jerusalem. Now the father of Gibeon, whose name was Masha, dwelt at Gibeon, and his firstborn son was Abdon, then Zur, Kish, Baal, Nadab, Gedor, Agio, Zecher, and Milkoth, who begot Shimeah. They also dwelt alongside their relatives in Jerusalem with their brethren. Ner begot Kish, Kish begot Saul, and Saul begot Jonathan, Malishua, Abinadab, and Ishbal. The sons of Jonathan were Miribal, and Miribal begot Misha, Mikai, and the sons of Micah were Piton, Melsha, Tariah, and Hayas. And Hayas begot Jehoiada, and Jehoiada begot Halmath, and Hazmath, and Zimri. And Zimri begot Mosva, and Mosva begot Biniah, and Ripah his son, Elisa's son, and Asiel his son. Asiel had 6 sons whose names were these: Azrikam, Bosher, Ismail, Shariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. All these were the sons of Asiel. The sons of Ishak, his brother, were Ulam, his firstborn, Jeush the second, and Eliphaz the third. The sons of Ulam were mighty men of Valor, archers, and they had many sons and grandsons, 150 in all. These were all sons of Benjamin. A lot of names, a lot of genealogies, but it's interesting, I would say. It's very hard to. If you look today in the present world, we don't know. We just know our grandfather, maybe their father. That's it. But the olden days, they used to keep record of all the genealogies. So it's interesting. chapter number 9. So all Israel was recorded by genealogy, and indeed they were inscribed in the book of the king of Israel. But Judah was carried away captive to Babylon because of their unfaithfulness, and the first inhabitants who dwelt in their possession in the cities were Israelites, priests, Levites, and Nethinim. Now in Jerusalem the children of Judah dwelled, and some of the children of Benjamin, and the children of Ephraim and Manasseh, Uthai the son of Amiud, the son of Omri, the son of Imri, the son of Bani, and the descendants of Pirsa, the sons of Judah, the Shilonites, Asia the firstborn and his son, sons of Zerah, Joel and his brother 690, of the sons of Benjamin, Shalu the son of Meshula, the son of Hotaviah, the son of Ashniah, Ibniah the son of Jeroham, Elah the son of Uzi, the son of Mishri, Meshula the son of Shiptiah, the son of Ruel, the son of Ibjita, and the brethren, according to the generations, 956. All these men were head of the father's house in the father's house. The priest of Zedekiah, Jeroham, Jashin, Asriah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Meshulam, the son of Zadok, the son of Meriod, the son of Hayutum, the officers over the house of God, Haida, the son of Jeroham, the son of Hashud, the son of Malshiah, Masa, the son of Adiel, the son of Jasiriah, the son of Meshula, the son of Maimah, the son of Himrah, and their brethren heads of the father's house, 1,760. They were very able men for the work of the service of the house of God. The Levites, Shema, the son of Ashum, the son of Asrikiah, the son of Ashbiah, of sons of Merari, Bakbar, Yesha, Gal, Matniah, the son of Baik, the son of Sikri, the son of Aspa, Obadiah, the son of Shimea, the son of Gal, the son of Jeutum, and Bershia, the son of As, the son of Elka, who lived in the villages of the Netophites. The gatekeepers were Shalom, Akum, Talmo, Ainam, and the brethren. Shalom was the chief until they had been gatekeepers from the camps of the children of Levi at the king's gate on the east. Shalom, the son of Kor, the son of Ebisab, the son of Korah, and his brother from his father's house. The Korahites were in charge of the work of the service, gatekeepers of the tabernacle. The fathers had been keepers of the entrance to the camp of the Lord. And Phinehas, the son of Elsar, had been the officer over them in time past. The Lord was with him. Zechariah, the son of Mishniah, was the keeper of the door of the tabernacle meeting. All those chosen as gatekeepers were 212. They were recorded by the genealogy in the villages of David, and Samuel, seed, had been appointed them to their trust office, so they and their children were in charge of the gates of the house of the Lord, the house of the tabernacle by assignment. The gatekeepers were assigned to the four directions, east, west, north, and south, and their brethren in the villages had to come with them from time to time for 7 days. For in the trusted office were four chief gatekeepers. They were Levites, and they had charge over the chambers and treasurers of the house of God. They lodged all around the house of God because they have responsibility, and they were in charge of the opening in every morning. Now some of them were in charge of the serving vessels, for they brought them and took them out by code. Some of them were appointed over the furnishing and over the implements of the sanctuary and over the fine flour and wine and oil and the incense and the spice. And some of the sons of priests made their anointment of the spices. Matthiah of the Levites, the firstborn of Shalom the Korite, had the trusted office over the things that were baked in the pans. And some of the brethren of the sons of Kohathites were in charge of preparing showbread for every Sabbath. These are the singers, heads of the fathers, house of the Levites, who lodged in the chambers and were free from other duties, from they were employed in that work day and night. The heads of the father's house of the Levites were heads throughout the generation. They dwelled at Jerusalem. Jael, the father of Gibeon, whose wife's name was Masha, dwelled at Gibeon. His firstborn son was Abdon, then Zur, Kish, Baal, Ner, Nadam, Ketor, Aio, Zechariah, and Milkoth. And the Milkoth begot Shimeah. They also dwelled alongside their relatives in Jerusalem with their brethren. Ner begot Kish, Kish begot Saul, and Saul begot Jonathan, Malshuah, Abinadab, and Ishbal. The son of Jonathan was Meribal, and Meribal begot Misha. The sons of Micah were Pithio, Melishah, Tyria, and Hayas. And Hayas begot Jara, and Java begot Alsam, and Moza begot Binia. Rephaim his son, Elsa's son, and Asiel his son. And Asiel had 6 sons whose name was these: Asrikam, Mosheru, Ishmael, Shiriah, Obadiah, and Hannah. They were the sons of Asel. Chapter number 9 is completed. Still, there are a lot of genealogies coming in. Hopefully, I think, okay, there's no genealogies in chapter number 10. Now the Philistines fought against Israel, and the men of Israel fled from before the Philistines, and fell slain on Mount Gilboa. Then the Philistines followed hard after Saul and his son. The Philistines killed Jonathan, Abinadab, and Malusha, Saul's son. The battle became fierce against Saul. The archers hit him, and he was wounded by the archers. Then Saul said to the arm bearers, "Draw your sword and thrust me through with it, lest these uncircumcised men come and abuse me." But his arm bearer would not, for he was greatly afraid. Therefore Saul took a sword and fell on it. And when his arm bearer saw that Saul was dead, he also fell on his sword and died. So Saul and his 3 sons died, and all his house died together. And when all the men of Israel who were in valley saw that they had fled, and that Saul and his sons were dead, they forsook their cities and fled. Then the Philistines came and dwelt with them. So it happened the next day when the Philistines came to strip the slain, that they found Saul and his son fallen on Mount Gilboa, and they stripped him and took his head and his armor, and sent word throughout the land of Philistines to proclaim the news in the temple of their idols and among the people, that they put his armor into the temple of their gods, and fastened his head in the temple of Dagon. And when all Jabesh Gilgal heard all that the Philistines had done to Saul, all the valiant men arose and took the body of Saul and the bodies of his son, and they brought them to Jabesh and buried their bones under the Darmish tree at Jabesh, and fasted 7 days. So Saul died for his unfaithfulness which he had committed against the Lord, because he did not keep the word of the Lord, and also because he consulted a medium for guidance, but he did not inquire of the Lord. Therefore he killed him and turned the kingdom over to David the son of Jesse. Okay, we see the temple of Dagon, and today in this world we see Epstein temple. Nothing is new under the sun. Chapter number 11. Then all Israel came together to David at Hebron, saying, "Indeed, we are your bone and your flesh. Also in time past, even when Saul was king, you were the one who led Israel out and brought them in. And the Lord your God said to you, You shall shepherd my people Israel, and be ruler over my people Israel." Therefore all the elders of Israel came to the king at Hebron, and David made a covenant with them at Hebron before the Lord, and they anointed David king over Israel, according to the word of the Lord by Samuel. And David and all Israel went to Jerusalem, which is Jebus, where the Jebusites were the inhabitants of the land. But the inhabitants of Jebus said to David, You shall not come in here. Nevertheless, David took the stronghold of Zion, that is the city of David. Now David said, Whoever attacks the Jebusites first shall be the chief and captain. And Joab the son of Zeruiah went up first and became chief. David dwelt in the stronghold, therefore they called the city of David, and he built the city around it from the Millo to the surrounding area. Joab repaired the rest of the city. So David went down and became great, and the Lord of the host was with him. Now these were the heads of the mighty men whom David had, who strengthened themselves with him in his kingdom with all Israel to make him king, according to the word of the Lord concerning Israel. And this is the number of the mighty men whom David had: Jashobeam, the son of Ashmiah, the chief of the captains. They had lifted up their spears against 300, killed by at one time. After him was Elsa, the son of Jodah, the Haudite, who was on three mighty men. He was at David at Pashtia. Now there were Philistines were gathered for battle, and there was a piece of ground full of barley. So the people fled from Philistines, but they stationed themselves in the middle of that field, defended and killed the Philistines. So the Lord brought about a great victory. Now 3 of the 30 chief men went down to the rock of David into the cave of Adullam, and the army of the Philistines encamped in the valley of Rephaim. David was then a stronghold, and the garrisons of the Philistines was in their Bethlehem. David said with a longing, "Oh, that someone would give me a drink of water from the well of Bethlehem, which is by the gate." So the three broke throughout the camp of Philistines, drew water from the well of Bethlehem that was by the gate, and took and brought it to David. Nevertheless, David would not drink it, but poured it out to the Lord. And he said, "Far be it from me, O my God, that I should do this. Shall I drink the blood of these men who have put their lives in jeopardy? For at the risk of their lives they brought it. Therefore he would not drink it." These things were done by the three mighty men. Abishai, the brother of Joram, was the chief of the another three. He had lifted up his spear against the 300 men, killed them, and won a name among these three. He was more honored than the other 2 men, therefore he became their captain. However, he did not attain to the first three. Bineam was the son of Joiada, the son of valiant men from Kabzeel, who had done many deeds. He had killed the 2 lions like heroes of Moab. He also had gone down and killed a lion in the midst of a pit on a snow day, and he killed an Egyptian and a man of a great height, 5 cubits tall. The Egyptian's hand there was a spear like a weaver beam, and he went down to him with a staff, wrestled the spear out of the Egyptian's hand, and killed him with his own spear. These things Benaiah the son of Jehoiakim did, and won a name among three mighty men. Indeed, he was more honored than the 30, but he did not attain the first three, and David appointed him over his guard. Also the mighty warriors were Ashiel, the brother of Joab, Eliah the son of Jodah, Bethlehem, Shammud the Harusite, Elsa and Pelonite, Ira the son of Ishi the Tekothite, Abzar the Anatite, Shibia the Cushite, Eli the Hawhite, Marai the Netophite, Hila the son of Bana the Nebotite, Hila the son of Bana the Nepotite, Ittai the son of Ribai of Gibeah, the son of Benjamin, Benian the Permonite, Hurai of the brooks of Gash, Abial the Harbathite, Asmava the Mahurumite, Liaba the Shalbonite, the sons of Ashim, Jerosite, Jonathan the son of Shakia, the Hararite, Ayam the son of Shashar the Hararite, Eliphaz the son of Ur, Eper the son Mesherite, Aijah the Pelonite, Ezra the Carmelite, Harai the son of Isbai, Joel the brother of Nathan, Bima the son of Agri, Selah the Ammonite, Nahir the Megorite, Hira the Ithrite, Garim the Hithrite, Uriah the Hittite, Satab the son of Haila, Adina the son of Shisha the Reubenite, and 30 with him, Hana the son of Masha, Joishphat the Midianite, Uzziah the Asherite, Shammah and Jael the sons of Hotham the Hararite, Jediel the son of Shimri, and Joah's brother the Tisatite, Eliel the son of Mawite, Jeribai and Joshua the sons of Elnam, Itma the Moabite, Eliah Obad, and Jashel the Mesobite. Wow, what a tongue twisting chapter. Final chapter for today. And Let me go to chapter number 12. Now these were the men who came to David at Siklah while he was still a fugitive of Saul, the son of Kish, and they were among the mighty men, helpers in war, armed with bows, using both the right hand and left in hurling stones, and shooting arrows with the bow. They were of Benjamin, Saul's brother. The chief was Anzer, then Josh, sons of Shema the Gibeonite, Jeshiel and Pelet, the sons of Ashmathite, Beriah and Jeo the Anathite, Ishmael the Jebonite, a mighty man among the 30, and over the 30 Jeremiah, Jaasiel, Jonam, and Josphat the Gerontite, Elusai, Jermoth, Biliah, Shimarai, and Shiptia the Harpathite. Whoa, I think Chronicles is very hard to read, man. I don't know. Very hard to read. I never said these words before, but Chronicles is like, it's making me to like, wow, just skip this chapter. But I have to read it. That's the challenge. Let me go to verse 6. Elkanah, Jishia, Azrael, Josher, and Joshbiah the Korites, and Joel and Zerbiah the sons of Jerome of Gedor. Some gathered to join the David of the stronghold in the wilderness, mighty men of valor, men trained for battle, who could handle shield and spear, whose faces were like the faces of lions who are swift as gazelles on the mountain. These are the first, Obadiah the second, Eliam the third, Mishpah the fourth, Jeremiah the fifth, Attai the sixth, Eliel the seventh, Jonan the eighth, Elzabad the ninth, Jeremiah the ninth, Mashpia the 11th. These were the sons of God, captains of the army. The least was over the hundreds, and the greatest was over the thousands. These were the ones who crossed Jordan the first month, when it had overflowed all its banks. They put to flight all those in the valleys, to the east and to the west. And some of the sons of Benjamin and Judah came to David at the stronghold, and David went out.